where do you go after Children of Earth? It was so popular and such a fantastic story, so strong, thrilling to do. Where do you go from there? The answer, if you'd asked me that before I started Miracle Day, I would have said I really don't know, because I really didn't know. And then Mr. Davis pops up with these 10 scripts, and you just go, how did you do this? How are you human? Where do they take the batteries out and put new ones in? How does that possibly work? You just come back and it just wallops you. There's no time to think. There's no time to breathe. It slams you in the face with action, with drama, and with the best narrative we've ever told.
It's a big 10-episode story. It's worth saying that everything gets answered and finished and done at the end of episode 10. You won't be left hanging on for 5 years for a Lost type story, marvellous though that was. But it's a great big high concept behind it. Death stops, people stop dying, what happens next? And the healthcare system is ruptured within about 3 days. The economy starts to wobble, because of course imagine what happens to the pensions market. All of these things that were built on a world that's destined to die after a while. We're supposed to have 3 score years and 10 and then pop off. And our culture is based around all that. More importantly, our economy is based all around all that. So the whole infrastructure starts to weaken. And in amongst all that, you have great big Torchwood chases and stunts and thrills and jokes and tragedies as well. So it's the same old Torchwood world. And I'm very proud of it. I'm very, very proud of it.
He looks at the dark side. He looks at the light side. He looks at the drive of the character. A lot of people don't do that in science fiction. It's very straightforward. He's a gunslinger, or he's the bad guy. But Jack's a hero, but he's been a bad guy in his time. So there's more depth, and I think the audience love that. They like to see their characters that are portrayed a little flawed.
You just get these extraordinary people who come on board and you go, wow. This year we've got American movie stars, Bill Pullman, Mekhi Phifer.
I would be a real dolt if I hadn't jumped at the chance to play a part in this story, but particularly this character, is almost like the impossible scenario. Can you survive this? Which is to be, clearly fingered as the worst person anyone has ever met, a murderer, pedophile, given this chance at immortality.
Very aware as a viewer how easy it is to feel betrayed or cheated or just puzzled by internal changes within production. It's so, because I'm aware of that, I think we're able to sort of midwife it through the whole process.
Having to go to the States for me was wonderful. Filming in Los Angeles was great. Russell texted me one evening. He said how fantastic to see Captain Jack in downtown LA.
I mean, it's such a hideous place. It constantly rains, it's freezing cold, people are nasty, food is dreadful. It was mind-blowing, wasn't it? I mean, I've said several times today, and I'll say forever, that there wasn't a second, not a minute, a second went by that I took for granted. Every second I cherished and loved. I went to work every day in Warner Brothers. I was on a stage where Judy Garland did A Star Is Born. It doesn't get any better than that. It was wonderful. And to take Gwen Cooper there, to play Gwen Cooper there was just extraordinary. And I'll be thankful for life for it.